Get ready for an intimate gaming experience like never before. Grand Theft Auto 6 is poised to surpass expectations following the monumental success of GTA 5 and the unforgettable narrative of Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar Games, renowned for its storytelling proofs, is set to redefine gaming narratives. GTA 6 isn't just a game, it's an immersive journey into uncharted territories. Prepare for stories that transcend boundaries and sets a new standard in gaming excellence. If you want GTA 6's story to be like Bonnie and Clyde, subscribe. And thank you, let's go. And we're starting off with, I feel like I'm playing GTA 6, I can't wait for 2025. Here we could see the guy watching the leaks from 2022 and expecting of how he will actually play the game in the future. Let's go for more. New GTA 6 leak, you can see Tommy Vercetti and Lucia, and I would say this is not the leak and it's not an official, it's just a Photoshop, someone just photoshopped Tommy Vercetti right there and expecting people to believe that it is actually a leak from this same guy who leaked the game in 2022, as there is Tommy Vercetti, but we already know Tommy Vercetti can't be in the HD universe as he is staying in a 3D universe still, and he will never be in this game, as we already know that. We can already know that we are not seeing him, as we didn't see the CJ and the GTA 5 and any other characters in other games from the 3D universe up to HD universe. So we are not expecting and we are not getting Tommy Vercetti. And also, if we could see this model of the character, it is actually not the realistic model and it looks like the old Tommy Vercetti from just Vice City. Next up we go for trailer 2 date predictions, as the 6th June might be an actual date for us to get the trailer to date based on birds. As we already talked about, birds mean a lot in the GTA trailers and GTA posters, as well as the second one showing us the 10th October as well. So this might be the two dates for the trailer 2 as some predictions. This might be crazy, but some assume the trailer 2 will drop in April, but it sounds realistically to be on June or October. At this first and second shot from trailer 1 foreshadows the date which it could be trailer 2. Even Rockstar Red Dead Redemption 2 had too much attention to detail that they put insane foreshadowing and speculations just to solve the mystery. What do y'all think about this actual prediction, and is it actually going to be like that, or will it be like we already suggested, April like 24th? I don't remember the date someone said, but it was literally April. In a GTA 6 trailer, you can see through the yacht windows and see the interior, even though it is very far away. However, in GTA 5, you can't at all see the interior, even from close-up. We will probably get inside the yacht and maybe even houses, or at least see inside of it. Also, does anyone else just not mind if the story is still campy and fun? I saw the story for GTA 5 was great and it had a good mix of over-the-top action, grounded semi-realistic drama, as well as some serious moments that held the story together. I never saw that the comedy ever really subtracted from the story or devalued the more serious moments. I don't really understand why so many people dreaded the idea of something tonally similar to that. I see a lot of pause and hear of people begging for it not to be the same way for some reason. As I've seen people say they hope the tone is more dark and serious like GTA 4 was, as if that one didn't have a healthy amount of comedy in it as well. Are we also forgetting that Florida is 1000% ridiculous parody material and arguably even more insane IRL than the California they were parodying with GTA 5? Personally, I have a full faith that no matter what they do with the story's tone, whether it be more serious or comedic, they'll absolutely knock out of the park, and I'm one of the literally dozens of people who kind of hope it sticks with the tone they had in GTA 5, but I know it'll be great regardless. Will trucks with stripper poles be in GTA 6? Also, Rockstar ain't even trying to hide it anymore. A little piece of GTA culture is the idea that Rockstar purposely designed the driving AI to cause accidents. It's renowned for annoying the fuck out of players where cars will veer into your lane in an instant. And I kind of love the idea that it purposely, because people in real life can genuinely be that stupid behind the wheel sometimes. In 6, I would love to see see an improvement of pedestrians driving like complete jerk-offs. See an NPC swim through traffic just like the player does would be so sick, and if they decide to put blinkers in that game, this could be a perfect tool to use for bad drivers, and I would love to see the left lane lollygaggers, tailgating truck fuckers, and brake checkers abusers all the like. And I want more reasons for people to meet my 45 in traffic, lol. Also, I played enough Rockstar Games to know they will add one of those. Will GTA 6 have this bench? We had it in Vice City, we had it in San Andreas, we had it in 4, and we had it in 5. Haven't seen anyone talk about this. We got our first official look at Shanice from the leaks in the trailer, who is actually the friend of Lucia. She's one of the people typing in the street takeover livestream. She seems to have at least a minor role in the story, so I thought it was worth sharing, and a lot of expect that she's a friend of Lucia. Apartment in GTA 6 was playing GTA 5 and had a SOD. Instead of having to travel from one corner of your map all the way to your safe house location, it would be a good idea if GTA 6 could have us rent apartments around the map and they could serve the same purpose as safe houses but without the full house, just basics like clothing and sleeping. And also with a rent system that would deduct your cash every month, or we could even turn down rent payments and have the landlord keep calling us. We could also purchase buildings and own the apartments. Would add some fun to the overall game. Jets and air travel. I'm really curious what everyone thinks about this subject. Personally, I'm hoping we can see more realistic physics in flying. Obviously, jets aren't going to have a realistic speed relative to the cars and other things in the game, but I feel as if they could increase it a little bit, it introduce other features that make it feel more realistic. Here are some ideas. G-lock, blacking out from pulling too many Gs, widen turn radius, the current turn radius of jets is insanely tight, no flying backwards or with one wing because what the fuck, increase in speed, actual GDAMC, and not just unguided carpet bombs, realistic bullet drop and travel from cannons, and flap options. Also, the Grand Theft Auto 6 story is already more intimate than Red Dead Redemption 2. Grand Theft Auto 6 is perhaps the most anticipated game of all time. This is unsurprising given the success of its predecessor, as GTA 5 and Rockstar's other major series, Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar Games has become a household name not just because of the massive open world in this game, but also for its pedigree in storytelling. So the most obvious thing that distinguishes the Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption series is setting of each franchise. Rather than focusing on modern American life, Red Dead Redemption captures the spirit of the Wild West. So the one there Linda gang is massive, and we already know that in the Red Dead Redemption 2. But Grand Theft Auto 6 is about Lucia and her partner, as Lucia is primed to be GTA's first major female protagonist, but she will be sharing the spotlight with her partner, who is rumored to be named Jason. The reveal trailer for the game features a segment in which Lucia tells her partner that they must trust one another to make it through their situation as a team. The story of GTA 6 will likely revolve around the duo's dynamic and investigate the way that their relationship changes, grows, and perhaps even falls apart. This limited focus already stands in stark opposition to Red Dead Redemption 2's trailers, as which focuses on Arthur's relationships with many members of the gang, indicating that GTA 6 will indeed be more intimate story. The financial success of Grand Theft Auto 6 is almost guaranteed, but that hasn't stopped Rockstar Games from taking risks with it, as the switch to a female protagonist is the brave one, and centering the story around the couple means that each character must be well written. Grand Theft Auto 6's story will likely be defined by its intimate focus, which stands in stark opposition to the studio's previous games, Red Dead Redemption 2, and the switch from a huge ensemble cast to focusing on a duo isn't inherently better, but it certainly feels fitting for GTA's setting and reflective of the isolation many feels in a modern world. So that's kind of all the information we got on today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.